The first Swiss bank has caved in and handed over confidential client information to Washington. U.S. authorities are demanding the renowned veil of secrecy on institutions in Switzerland is lifted in the search for Americans who may be trying to avoid paying tax. Now, any bank who refuses to exchange information could face prosecution. All right, let's get RT's Katie Pilbeam in here, the host of Venture Capital. Well, here we go, Katie. So the arm of America continuing to reach around the world. No surprise there. I guess I should ask you, any reaction from officials in Switzerland?
Very much so. There seems to be a sense of almost concern and anger in response to this. We know it's very much fundamental to the Swiss economy, to the heritage of Switzerland. I can tell you, I've worked in the banking industry in Switzerland, and people there don't see it as helping people evade paying taxes. They see it as privacy, the protection of assets, and that's why there's been this reaction of, well, why does Washington feel the need to interfere?
So is that in some way, Katie, some sort of a peaceful coexistence between people and their banks, as opposed to nowadays when the banks are just taking advantage of people?
Well, indeed. In Switzerland, it's very much like the relationship you would have with your doctor. The confidentiality, and that's what they hold paramount to who they are. And it's not just about the privacy as well. We know that they have highly skilled bankers, as well as the Swiss franc being such a strong safe haven. So there's lots of reasons to bank in Switzerland.
Well, there are lots of reasons. Any impact are we expecting here on the Swiss economy?
Well, absolutely. I actually spoke to Hans Kaufmann on my show a few weeks ago, and he was saying that immediately there could be 2 billion ejected from the economy, 200,000 foreigners leaving their bank accounts in Switzerland.
I mean,
so
that is no small thing, Katie.
Yeah, and as you were saying with the fines, what would happen is 50% of their assets would get fined. If you're a billionaire and you've got a bank account in Switzerland, you're talking about a lot of money, aren't you?
You certainly are, you certainly are. I mean, I must ask you though, Katie, I mean, look, this is all pretty heavy stuff, I should say, but what gives Washington the right to go after citizens banking in Switzerland? Because, I mean, that is pretty far outside of their borderlines.
Yeah, well, you're not the only person questioning that, because that's what the Swiss politicians are all asking each other, and there's been real tension over the last week to come to this decision. And it's to do with US lawmakers having a almost agreement with Swiss lawmakers, and then they are then pressurising the banks, and that's why the word bullying has come into play in all of this. So it's most bizarre, and it's been ongoing for 5 years, and it's because Washington need to fill up those coffers. It's not just Washington, it's Germany, the UK, all of these countries needing to get back these billions.
But I wonder, I mean, I don't know if you can answer this, but I wonder, are they going after people American citizens who bank in Switzerland, or are they going after the corporations who are notorious for having their banks offshore and avoiding paying their taxes?
In this instance, it seems to be the US citizens.
Of course
they say,
it
look,
is.
they're US citizens, they should be paying US tax.
So go after the American citizen, but don't touch the big corporations who finance the White House in every step of the presidential campaigns.
There we are. And to give you an example, UBS, the biggest bank in Switzerland, has already been fined in all of this nearly $800 million.
And fined by America?
Yes, in conjunction with the Swiss authorities, though. So I know, as far as they're concerned, there's no hiding if you owe tax.
My God, it just gets better and better. The host of Venture Capital, Katie Pilbeam, thanks for putting a bit of sunshine in my day. Cheers for that. See you soon.